Ooh ee ooh ah ah bing bang wada bing bang. I'm glad that worked. Hope you're doing all right, everyone out there. I'm feeling pretty good. Nice rainy day out here in Colorado, and yeah, it's just feeling like a horror Bob Ross today. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do some skyscrapers, getting a flow, but. What if we duplicate, hide, we're getting rid of that one. Did not end up being our guy. So if we erase Olivia. Well, if you see her, tell her I said happy birthday too. Thanks. It's from the manga Wicked City. I feel like it's gonna get me flagged and thrown off the channel. But yeah, recently it's just been a lot of, I've been liking to listen to like horror. I mean, I'm always into this kind of retro thing, but like horror soundtracks from the early mid 90s, 80s. Oi, Olivia. Oi. Yeah, it's... It's so funny, like how it's like, you know, this like trope, but it's kind of just a thing that, you know, you have to have like these like really positive pop songs for every anime horror, you know? And Resident Evil. See, I guess I gotta go with thick lines, and we'll just live with it. Is it easier if I do quick shape and then go do quick shape? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Alright, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Try to make these a little bit 3D ish. A little perspective. Oh, I'm struggling with this, but you know, we're playing, having fun. Well, they're starting to look like some skyscrapers, kinda. Boy, Olivia. Please tell me we're doing that. Yeah, we're doing it on its own layer. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just have these be on the other side. I guess it would have made sense to stretch them a little bit to kind of give it the perspective, because they're going to come off a little isometric, but... You can host my channel any day. I mean, pretty much. As long as I get to, you know, do this part, you can just take over host of the chat. It's nice to have you host in a chat. Witches League. Is that how you want to be referred to? Are you my host, Witches League? My host, 6ix9ine? I think that one's taken. Good. We need you. Witches League. To host. We need you, Witches League. Save us. 37. Burp. This is working. This isn't really looking. It's kind of looking city-ish. I'm never gonna get the perfect thing, but we're getting creepy. That's all that really matters. That's all we care about, is being creeps. And besides, I'll just turn this opacity up. does that mean? I'm shamefully, you know, bad at, I don't really know the Twitch game. Skyscrapers. I go back. Artistic brush. Yeah, there we go. Kind of does it, huh? Good, perfect. I am essentially doing exactly what they're doing. Show your... So, for those of you just tuning in, I am just ripping off pixel art from Wicked City. I'm doing this. It's kind of nice. You can't see my inspiration because it makes it look I'm doing more than anything. Makes me look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, heck yeah. Rating with a party of one. Everybody watch out. Matt's on the loose. Everybody watch out. Let's go look up some kanji and come in weeb life. Bom, bom, bom. Okay. I guess we'll add this all too. We'll do a little light yellow, a pale yellow, just for a little thing here. You know, I've been leaning towards being a weeb. You know what I mean? Like, listening to, like, specifically, like, horror, manga kind of stuff, you know? So, in that sense, no. But, it's, now that you point it out, it's, like, the exact same thing. And a lot of the interest, too, comes from studying, like, the composition techniques. Okay, now let's go back and get a little bit of our to our palette. Saturate that a little bit. Painting. Do oil paint. Make it about that big. How big is a stroke? Oh man, that is. Oops, it does not really. Why is that such a weak stroke? Or why does it take such intense pressure? I feel like I'm gonna break my iPad drawing with that one. Oil brush, maybe a little bit better. But wild light, that's a good one. Need it smaller. Even smaller. Not so small. How's that stroke? Good? Pretend like I'm good at this. Probably breaking so many calligraphic rules. It's okay. How's that look? All strokes are good strokes. I don't know about that, to be honest with you. I guess I got a little distracted with that. It's cool though. It's a nice looking thing. But should probably just work on the windows and stuff here. Yeah, well, it's like I said, it's a horror manga. It's a horror manga that is from like 87. So it's the exact same time period, right? Can merge that down. I wonder why that isn't really selecting. Oh, because it's on color fill. Turn the color fill off. So it was selecting, we just didn't know it. Maybe? This is a good one. I like this song. Yeah, this was... Wicked City was like... the first, not the first horror, like extreme horror anime I ever saw, but it was like legendary amongst, my brother, and he had a friend, and I remember like we heard about it and we were like, what? And then eventually someone probably just downloaded it. Another idea. Let's see how this works. Do a new layer. Turn on drawing assist. And turn on our 2D guide. Right. Fill that. And then now we have our drawing assist on, right? Let's go add a little noise, take out some floors, little sections. Turn down that grouping. You know, what makes a building look naturally lit up. Some floors are completely lit up. Some are not. Oh, check the multi-stream. I hope no one's been shouting out on other channels. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I feel like been really into listening to a lot of video game soundtracks for video games that I know that I'll never get to play. Not that I can't play them, but that I won't take the time to. But just gonna duplicate this and then take it and just start at, what time is it? 4:23. It's a pretty good time. But we got here very late. By we, I mean me. How does that look? How do we feel about that? As far as a skyscraper, it doesn't really work. There's too much, a couple things going on, I feel like. Huge chunks of the building should just be off. There's a little bit too much going on. It's nighttime. Why are these whole floors on? Why are those areas? They shouldn't really have anything to do with each other. Get really in there. That's looking a little bit skyscraper-ier. The last video game I beat is the demo for my game that I did the music for. I don't know if that counts, but because it's really kind of still just a demo. But what about you? You witch? That don't look like we want it to, but none of this is really gonna look like perfect because it gets real pixelated down to the area. And I feel like, you know, anything that's trying to force this kind of perspective with such a low resolution is gonna come up rough. I don't know. Would that work on everything? There's other ways we can try to do this, right? That's one experiment. Why don't we try another? Make a new layer. We're gonna edit the 2D guide. Do that, do drawing assist. How's that work? How do you feel about any of this? That's strange, yeah. That seems to be almost a little bit better. Bloodborne? Played that. What is it? What system did you play it on? See, this does seem to be working a little bit. trying to detail, get a flow for skyscrapers. Big lit up section, the whole thing there. Like, it's so strange to think about. The skyscrapers are looking more lifelike. I'm trying to think about my skyline. Yeah, I am. Like I said, it's nice because I'm kind of cheating and you can't see it. Because I'm using actually very similar. If you Google the movie cover, you'll kind of see what I'm doing and working off of. The interesting thing I feel like about doing the lights is it's like, God, you know, if you're like, I mean, I guess I never really knew what was up in these skyscrapers, you know? We'll have to do, I guess, the other side there, but yeah, it's very difficult to try to get in the flow that makes sense with these. It does. Yeah, it's really, I just always wonder, you know, because I'm looking off of a reference right now to kind of see about what something real looks like. And yeah, how much, you know, other people are doing that. Like, if you really should just be, like, copying about, you know, who's in these buildings and why is it that, you know, certain blocks are lit up. In the shadow. Is that my be afraid of capitalism thing? It's an interesting challenge trying to do this, but you know, maybe we'll just look at, we can look at what the, you know, real breakdown is. Let's try to do this other side of this one. Edit our drawing guide here. Oh, is this how you... Oh. Ooh. Why not like that? It's looking okay. Can I change one of these? I never use transform, duplicate layer. I never use that one. Drawing a shape. Actually, I don't do quick shape. So what I want to do, edit drawing guide. It's not there, is it? You can picture someone who works at one of these skyscrapers driving in a jet black Japanese Toyota Century. I'd say statistically there'd oh, I like that I can go and do this. Oh, that's our anchor. I had a feeling this was our last song. I want to keep going for a little bit, so we'll cue something else up.
What would you do?
Don't tell on me. How's this for a DJ set? Yeah, I feel like I'm a little in over my head on these skyscrapers, to be honest. It's really hard. And I'm not getting the effect I'm going for. So I don't really know. We're kind of at time here, but that's right. You win some, you dim some. That's not actually bad. In a way. Then, okay, I got a strategy. We make another layer. We group these. Group. Take it. Do that. Bump. Oopsies. Go. Dun dun dun. Okay. Let's do it. Nope. We're now listening to the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack. Colin, I just saw your comment there. I probably missed it by 20 minutes, but hey, buddy. Select, color fill. Color is this color. Oops, no. Oops, undo. Okay, this color. We've selected it. We go select. Color fill, unselect. Now we have this. And then, yes, duplicate that again. Hide this. Flatten. Distort. What's the difference between distort and freeform? See, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Almost. We've got couple different techniques we're playing with to try to do the windows here. I don't know. This is pretty tough drawing. Is not Colin from Berlin. I don't think there was a Colin in Berlin that I remember. That's a good one. You see how we got the grid there? I'm kind of fighting the pixels on this too. And they're all kind of working actually, like in their own way, maybe. I think it'll make a difference too if we, let's do this, duplicate this one. Flatten it. rotate it, and then distort, and just go throw it onto a part of the building here. It's a lot different because it's not such a, you know, oh god, and I got rid of everything, huh? Yeah, this is tough, man. Get down to some of the pixel art. Obviously there's a way to render it correctly. Not that there's a right or wrong way to do it necessarily completely, but you know, a satisfactory way. Oh man, I just don't know. Witches League, I just don't know. That looks nice. If you take it off the edges a little bit, ends up looking pretty nice in a way. Nicky Leisman. I would see, now I want to listen to this. Save. But I don't want to listen to anything on my channel that could get zucked. Yeah, see, that makes a really big difference. Look, if we edge off the ends there, that kind of does it, man. Dang. It still doesn't look really real. They have to have an angle kinda in order to look real. Like, it has to have an angle that matches the top and the bottom. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Yeah. That would be probably the way to do it. Yeah. It's these rough angles up here. So like this one's got a slope of like 4 or 5. So why don't we try like working with the slope a little bit. And just see how that works, or correcting the slope when we don't have it, you know? If that makes sense. Like these ones, it's like, it's gonna be 1 or 2. See, that's looking slowly. It is looking a little bit better. Such a weird, abstract technique, though, you know? This kind of hurts my brain a little bit. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna invert it, and then change the opacity on it, or the layer type, to make it look like some fog or something. Is that a thing? Is that stupid? What's our artistic brush that we keep using that we like? Is it well white? No, it was something else. Oh no. Painting? Old brush? I don't think so. Shouldn't have gone so ham. What's paintbrush? Turpentine. Why not? Definitely wasn't that. It seems like we can use that. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm kind of made up for lost time at this point, and I'm kind of hungry or something. So we didn't finish anything today, but this is cool. It was fun. It's always fun drawing, trying new things. Thanks for coming and hosting, Matt. It's great having you as a host. So, Nas. Nas, if you're watching this, pay me. Send me Nas. Even though it's got a... Oh, I won't say anything bad though. No, not me. It's perfect. It's the perfect drink for perfect kids like you and me. God dang. This is good. I wonder if I'll work on it more. Or maybe if I squared it off. You know, it's just tedious. You know? Work on the skyscrapers. Now I feel like I'm like, oh no. I'm addicted. I've become addicted. Like, what's this, you know? What's that look like? How's that look? A couple little rando dots. Like, that doesn't look realistic at all. But they're all different techniques, I suppose, you know? Oh yeah, we need a pixel. That's not bad. See, I wonder if we even was like so methodical and we were like do 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 do. It's almost like you would want to do the blobs and then decompose them. Man. Am I just being impatient? Is it going well, but I'm being impatient? Looking for like a superior technique? So far, that's the worst. This is the worst one. And I think this is the best one. Oh, that's really bad. That one looks terrible. What is the difference between freeform, oh yeah, uniform, distort, and warp is like a liquefy kinda. Look at that. Nos energy. I had to drink something, and so it was Nos. How about that for a catchphrase? that actually isn't bad. Not bad. Probably good we can do it while we're saying we have to render it as an aliased, you know, sort of thing. I think the thing with the clearance is good. The clearance from the edges is what actually really helps too. And then different consistencies depending on the building of how, you know, it shines through. Like, what if on this one, it just looked completely like that? That didn't look realistic at all. I'll take another hint back though from here. Like, let's give it, yeah, a perimeter. Doesn't really look good either. Just decimated it a little bit. You want to have that consistency of angle to make it imply the angle. And this one, yo, check it out. That's how life works. It's just striped up the edges with a couple. See you next time, Matt. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna call it for the day, so let's just look at that. That's not a bad piece of art. You know, it's a lot of work. Maybe I'll just pick it up next time. You know, is it relaxing? Is it decompressionary? I don't know. It starts to look nice. You take some of that away. It actually looks really nice. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's a lot of options here. Yeah, I think we'll just keep doing this one another time. So, alright, peace out, y'all. Thanks for coming.